Hello everyone, welcome to Sport Champ live talk show. I am Bhushan Thakur, founder and editor-in-chief of Sport Champ, a sports education magazine, and your host for today's live talk show. We are running an exclusive series on Indian Sports School where I'll be having the privilege and honor to interact with top educationists of India who are promoting sports at the grassroots level, their vision, methods, uniqueness, which are inspiring many, and we are hopeful that this exclusive series on Indian Sports School will guide and inspire many educational institutions across India to know the ways and methods applied to promote sports at school level. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mrs. Jyoti Jeswani, Director JK Gurukul Pune. Jyoti Jeswani ma'am is a chartered accountant and master in finance and completed graduation in commerce. She always wanted to do something for the nation, so she is striving hard by providing quality education to the children through her institution and making nation's future bright. Welcome to the show, Jyoti ma'am, and thank you for accepting my invitation.
It's a pleasure to be.
Ma'am, we start our show with a sport champ challenge, and I'll ask you one simple question. If you have a body of human and head of an animal, which animal would you pick and why?
Um, a very interesting question. Um, I would love to be, I would have a head of elephant, an
Oh,
elephant.
and why so, ma'am?
It represents Ganesha, and
Okay,
Ganesha is known as good in mind, like
okay,
mentally and physically also.
correct,
So it is a combination of two.
correct. And ma'am, if I reverse this question, if you have a head of human and body of an animal, which animal would you pick and why?
And body of an animal.
There's a slight twist in this.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah,
Maybe a giraffe.
okay,
Yeah.
fantastic, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think about this Sport Champ platform and this exclusive series which we have started on Indian Sports School?
If I answer it, it's amazing. You are doing an amazing work. That the parents, childrens, uh, the schools, students, everybody is getting benefited
Correct.
by whatever you are doing. With your mentorship, with your magazine, with your talk show. So it's amazing.
Ma'am, tell us about your connection with sports. Have you played any sports at school level, at different levels?
Yes, I used to play. I used to play dodgeball. Where
Correct.
we have to jump,
Yes.
dodgeball, handball. Then even football I used to play. But you know what? In our time, I didn't have that much guidance the way our children these days, this generation is having.
Correct.
Yeah. So I also follow cricket.
Okay. Ma'am, what according to you are the fundamental benefits of sports to any child and why someone should play sport?
Very important thing is it develops discipline in a child. You know,
Correct.
uh, focus is also developed. Concentration. A child can concentrate very well. Then it also improves sleep. Then physically also the child is fit, and if the child is fit physically, he can focus more, concentrate more.
Correct.
So, and also he learns teamwork, leadership,
Correct.
infuse sports. Yeah.
Precisely, ma'am. Ma'am, school plays a very important role in shaping a child's life, and sports plays a very integral role in the same. So, what role you and your institution has designed to promote sports among every child in your school, which can guide many educational institutions across India?
Okay. Firstly, I have hired very good sports teachers. I see to it that they are well qualified according to the CBSE also,
Correct.
and their continuous improvement, right? And of course, we have tied up with Sports Champ with you. Uh, with your help, we are able to guide and train our sports teachers. We are having one-on-one training and discussions with our upcoming sports uh, children, right?
Right.
uh, yeah, and of course we have trainings with our parents, like how to
Correct.
choose the right sport at the right time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ma'am, as per recent announcement by our Prime Minister, where he has announced sports to be the main part of mainstream in all schools in India, do you think this will bring any change?
Of course, yes, uh, it is sports is very important in developing personality. It develops personality, and he also urged the youth to take up sports actively, as it is important tool for the development of the nation.
Correct.
When we say India has to grow on the world, it not only means only on the army or only economically, but also we have to it includes people of India distinguishingly, like in scientists, sports people, then artists. It's overall, and if we consider only sports in this area, um, it has given place a special place in new education policy,
Correct.
right? So it will be considered as a curriculum rather than
Correct.
extracurricular activity. So it's a very good initiative by our Prime Minister.
And very well put, ma'am. Ma'am, what according to you are the problem faced during promoting sports among the students, and what is the lacuna of many not pursuing sports as a career, according to you?
I think there is more focus on the academics uh, these days. Everybody wants to be an engineer or doctor, or something like that. So I would say there is a more focus on academics leads to sports being on the ये पीछे हो जाता है sports. And of
Correct.
course parents are not aware, you know like the way we have a structure, um, like the way we have entrance exams. So for
Correct.
sports there is no guidance.
Correct.
So these are the problems.
Okay. Ma'am, parents, as you have rightly mentioned, parents plays a very important role in taking many decisions for their child. So, what synergy you or your institution plan to make them a part of the team, or what you suggest should be done on the same?
Parents play a very important role, right? uh, Few parents these days have become aware that sports also is upcoming in career. There are many career options in sports.
Correct.
So few of them are very easy to convince and counsel, but the other ones we try to take one-on-one trainings. We try to counsel the parents. First, we need to train the children. First we have to let them perform in the school.
Correct.
The children, we have to recognize them that okay, this child is good in this sports. We have to be confident. Then we have to call the parents, counsel them one on one, and yeah, this is the way we are doing.
So, that's a talent hunt which you are mentioning, I guess.
Yes, yes, talent hunts, you can say.
Correct. Ma'am, many schools in India, this is a little bit of a longer question, but many schools in India have amazing infrastructure in selected sports and not in all sports. So, if they adopt those sports in which they have state or national level infrastructure, and start nurturing players in that sport by conducting talent hunt camps, workshops, coaching camps, high performance training, and structured training program with a reputed coach, which will eventually help to develop national and international players from that sport. What do you think about on the same?
See, everybody has many options, right?
Correct.
In normal life also, if you say, one can only be an engineer or a doctor if he wants to. He cannot be both at the same time. So similarly, the school also has a land restriction, right? We also can have only limited sports. We want to give many, as many as possible, but due to the restriction of the land area, we have to choose
Correct.
that ये देना है या ये देना है,
Correct.
right? So like we have a standard size basketball court. Okay, so what we are trying to do is have a sports coach in that, in basketball, train the sports coach,
Correct.
um, and of course motivate the children to play basketball more, because we have a standard size basketball court.
Correct.
Similarly, taekwondo, we have a taekwondo coach, sports
Correct.
teacher, right? So more and more children are they have liking towards taekwondo because of the sports teacher.
Correct. That
So
matters.
yeah, that matters a lot. Yes.
Ma'am, as there are report card in studies, what do you think of having a report card system in sports where percentages are given on various verticals like physical, technical, mental, sports performance, teamwork, and be evaluated every 6 months or so?
Yes, report card is a very good idea to analyze a child, in daily life also. If not considering a child, if considering a normal adult, अगर
Correct.
आप जिम जाते हो, if you're lifting up weights, if you keep a track, you'll be able to lift more weights, with consistency, and you'll see the change in the body. So
Correct.
similarly, if we apply that in our children, we'll be able to analyze them well. Then we will be able to guide them very well.
Correct.
Also we'll be able to guide the parents कि आगे का आपका road map, that this child is good in this sport, so he can very well be taken forward.
Correct.
Of course, and of course it acts as a motivation to the child कि कल मैंने इतने पुशअप्स किए तो आज मुझे इतने करने ही है,
Correct.
you know yeah.
It provides clarity in that journey of sports.
Yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, what systems schools follow to upgrade their sports HODs on their skills and knowledge, and how it is being evaluated? As you're connected to so many schools also, so what do you think should be done at that area?
You mean to say training the
Up,
sports actually?
correct, correct. The entire team of sports teachers, upgrading them.
So first of all, we need to uh, hire qualified sports teacher. Number one.
Correct,
Then updating them by meeting them, have a general meeting, setting goals, of course, and we also have a tie-up with you. So through you, we are able to train them, you know, um by one-on-one discussions, one-on-one meeting with them. Uh, we also set a target for them. Ki, in taekwondo last year you have won so many medals, right?
correct,
So try to get more medals this time.
correct.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in studies, the journey is very clear to students and parents, as we all know. But there is very less clarity on sport journey at the grassroots or school level. So, what type of sports structure or counseling you feel are required at school level, which will provide clarity on sport journey and which will also eventually help the parents and students to play the sports for a longer period of a time?
As a school, first of all, there should be a proper infrastructure for sport, right?
Correct,
And of course, well maintaining it. Have proper sports coach, guiding them, and then motivating and encouraging the children to play. You
Correct.
know, so if we have a structured format, or maybe if we give more time for them to go and explore the various sports, right? So
Correct.
they'll be able to, they'll have liking towards sports first, right?
Correct.
And then after that, we as the heads of the school, we have to keep the we have to monitor, right?
Correct.
And we have to recognize that this child is good in this sports, of course, and then we have to keep upgrading them.
Precisely.
We have to be very vigilant. We play a very
Precisely.
important role between the child and the parent, so that we encourage both of them.
Guiding and mentoring them is very important at the right time, basically.
Yeah.
Ma'am, those sports person who are currently playing at district, state, or national level are being supported by the school at what are the supports these sports person are expecting from schools, and what extra step your schools take to support them?
Um, Very important is academics. We want
Correct.
balance. Every school wants a balance
Correct.
in academics and extracurricular activities, but then somewhere or the other we have to leave them, that okay, go play, go practice, we will take care of the academics, or maybe you stay back and complete the work, or maybe you complete the work at home. Or if you need extra guidance, so our teachers are there, our HODs, our coordinators. So
Correct.
this is how they cope up, and this is what best we can do.
That will be the one of the biggest support a school can provide if this is possible for many schools in India, as
Yes,
many of the sports students are struggling with this.
correct.
Ma'am, what is the total percent of the girls participating in sports in comparison to boys? And what is the lacuna of less participation of girls in sports? As many of the schools we have done the interviews, and we find that the girls' participation in sports is comparatively less. So, what do you think about the same?
Maybe now the scenario is changing,
Yeah,
right? More and more girls are also playing sports because of the facility that is available, and because of the motivation. Of course,
correct,
the parents are also supportive, I would say, right? So I wouldn't say that girls are behind now. They are also playing well, they're doing well.
correct.
Yeah.
Ma'am, my last question is among students in schools, it has been observed the percentage of obese students are increasing. So, how do you think this percentage can be brought down through sports participation and nutrition awareness among students?
The very important root cause of this is the pandemic that happened. So
Correct,
2 years children were inside their homes doing nothing, right? And of course the fast food industry that is coming up, which is tastier, even we cannot
correct,
resist, right? So we can't blame the children, but of course we have to keep pushing them. Ki, theek hai, have it in limit.
correct,
Whatever you are having, you have to set some limit for yourself, and have to take care of yourself physically also, by
correct,
telling them the benefits. And if we guide them well through the teachers, so they will learn.
correct.
Right? Just
There is a funda called family dietitian. Many times
ah,
you see parents asking the child to eat nutrition food, but they are having a good pizza or a burger. So
yes,
that actually not matches very well.
yes, yes.
Ma'am, before we log off, what you would like to address to all educationalists of India, which will help them to promote sports at school level?
First of all, in sports, how
Correct,
much ever the area is, so we have to plan accordingly, that what do we want to give them. you know
correct,
there can be one or two sports also, but it should be of a good level.
correct,
Maintaining it is a challenge, so we have to maintain it well by
correct,
and giving them good sports equipments. Okay, and of course helping them academically. or maybe giving them extra time by um, with the help of our teachers or stay back. So this is
Correct.
what the limited or basic thing that we can do. And rest, of course, they are very talented, they can do it.
Correct. Super, ma'am. Thank you so, Jyoti ma'am, for taking out time and agreed to share your vision, mission, and methods of promoting sports and sports person at your school, which will definitely guide many educationists across India. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be on.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Dear viewers, we'll keep on bringing such insightful episodes on Indian Sports School, which will guide many educationists across India and eventually help in promoting sports and sports person at the grassroots level. Thank you so much.